support and gratitude to the men and women of our armed forces. We proudly welcome you and your families and ask at this time that any members, past or present, of the United States military or any of our allies from around the world, or any first responders, to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these men, women, and their families. ORCA Encounter will begin in just a moment, but first we would like to share this short film on the Orcinus orca and its place in the world we all share.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the Orcinus orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orcinus orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orcinus orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are countershaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during ORCA Encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care. Much remains to be understood regarding the Orcinus orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
I'd like to welcome you all to Orca Stadium. Being part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of what we do, and it's our privilege to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, we're honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we've learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of people all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food. Bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
You'll see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors not only strengthen their social bonds, but enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator, scientifically known as Orcinus orca, or more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Milani, Malia, Shrua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale at 12 years old, and his mother, Katina, is actually our oldest whale, and this year she celebrated her 46th birthday. Katina is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. Now, SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques, the whales learn to trust us, and they even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that the whales learn is the position in which we ask for a voluntary blood sample. The whales learn to roll over upside down or ventrally and present their tail flukes to us. Not only does this give us a great view of the whale's entire body, but it gives us easy access to the blood vessels which are located on the white undersides of their tails. Our veterinarians will collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed during the entire procedure. As trainers, we're also always rubbing down and massaging the whales, whether it's on their backs, pectoral flippers, or even those tail flukes. Whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just another way we can reward them for remaining calm during important procedures. But blood samples are just one way we can make sure the whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing them. And we weigh them by asking them to slide their bodies all the way up and out of the water, but onto a killer whale-sized scale that's located in one of our adjacent pools. And we're going to demonstrate that today, right here in our slide-out area. Now, it looks like she's on her way. So this is Delani, everybody, and she weighs over 5,000 pounds. But you'll notice a part of her body from her dorsal fin to her tail fin is still in the water. That's the powerhouse of the killer whale, also known as the peduncle. With the peduncle still in the water, we wouldn't get an accurate weight of the whole whale. So we've solved this by simply asking Delani and the other whales to lift their tails all the way up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, to make sure our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Everyone, I'm down here on the left side of the stadium by the glass. Did you know that killer whales love to play? In fact, they actually learn a lot by playing games like Follow the Leader and with their mothers and other whales. And today, we're going to put that to the test with everyone on this side of the stadium and our audience volunteer, Mila. So everybody here, we need to stand up. All right, now on the count of 3, Mila, and everybody here, we're going to put both hands up above our heads and we're going to wave those hands. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. little bit like that. All right, now Phil, you gotta look at your whale. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, Phil, get nice and close. Watch your whale. You gotta watch your whale. Now she's diving down over 40 feet, and that could be to get a better look around when she jumps. But killer whales breach more often than not just to show off. So here comes Katina, ready to show off. Phil. I had no idea that was going to happen at all. No idea. Thanks for helping us out today, Phil. Thank you. Hey, everybody, let's hear it for Mila, Phil, and our three female killer whales. Katina, SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries of these amazing animals. For example, we've learned that a pregnant killer whale has a gestation period of 17 months. And that's information we simply wouldn't be able to obtain out in the wild. Some information, though, can only be gained through field observation and research. That's why SeaWorld works with its partners at the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with spikes in their tail fins.
So killer whales create ways to hunt, but they also use those powerful tails to stun their prey. You're going to see a demonstration of that today. For our whales, it's just a fun activity session. But what it means for you is you're all about to get wet. Yeah! like pollution and overfishing are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
They're your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.